Okay, everybody, what's up?
Yeah, welcome to another episode.
Yeah. How's your Monday going, huh?
I hope we'll all be having a great day so far.
Yeah, well, good. Well, let's get started today, huh? So,
yeah, let's do it, man. So, what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about dressing your age.
Dressing your age. I'm not familiar with that term. So, what do you mean by dressing your age?
I think, well, how can I put it nicely? Huh? Like what is appropriate for, appropriate dress for people in their respective age, at their respective age, huh? Like I was on the train, I'm on the train every day, huh? Mm-hmm. And I do a lot of people watching, huh? So it's fun, right? You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's one of the hobbies.
Wouldn't call it a hobby. Not something I go out and seek to do, but I mean, if I'm just on the train, I'll just I'm very visual, so I'll just look at the way people look at people's attire, and I saw this older gentleman. He's older than me. He was definitely older than I am. He's probably in his 50s or 60s or close to that, huh? And he was wearing like baggy clothes, and he had like sunglasses on. And he had very he looked like he had a hip hop video, you know what I mean? A 90s hip hop video. Like he's wearing some like gold, you know what I mean? And he was Japanese, okay? So
okay.
He had like nice, like clean white shoes, you know what I mean? Like brand new shoes, and like I think they're like Nike Flights or something like to that nature. But yeah, he was very flashy, you know what I mean? And I was thinking to myself, dude, he looks like a little gangster, you know what I mean? If I mean, like for a 50 or 60-year-old gentleman to be dressed in that manner, I mean, it's fine. I mean, everyone's to each their own, you know what I mean? Like not criticizing, but I was thinking like, if that was my dad, dude, like I wouldn't go out with him in public, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, that's so true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I said, this guy is free to dress. Like, hey, more power to him. You know what I mean? Like the only thing he was missing was the cornrows in his hair. You know what I mean? Like, if he had that and like the gold in his teeth, I'd be like, yo, man, that guy is something from like a 90s hip hop video. You know? Because baggy clothes are back in now, right? Like not the form-fitting like clothes of the
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most likely the things you were into when you were 20 are totally different than the things you were into when you were 50 or 60, right? So it must have looked really weird.
Well, I mean, I think I've seen it maybe once or twice before, but back home, I mean, like it's not uncommon to see like men in their 40s or 50s dressed that way. Like I don't know. Is it appropriate? I mean, like you get in this mindset. Like now, I'm entering. Well, I'm in my 40s now, and I'm wondering, like, if I was dressed that way with my pants sagged down to my ankles, you know what I mean, and like, and I was walking with like all this gold, you know what I mean, rocking all this gold, and
yeah.
True.
I mean, kind of dressing appropriately for your age is kind of you can say talent. Yeah, because it can sometimes feel kind of overwhelming, right?
Yeah,
so many people struggle with learning how to dress their age. This is what I mean. It's kind of tough because that number is always changing.
Well, do you think like you have to like follow that number? I mean, like, because someone like maybe this dude never changed. Maybe from the time he was a teenager, he's been dressed the exact same way. You know what I mean? Like he's never.
But yeah, that's just true. But I mean, you have to learn, how to adjust your style accordingly, right? According to your age.
Okay. You said you have to. That was. I mean, that's a.
No, because you saw that man.
Yeah.
Being dressed, weirdly, weird way, right, for his age. And then he looks weird, right? I mean to you, at least probably he looks weird to a lot of people, right? So yeah.
I don't want to say the word weird. I'd like to say that he stood out. You know what I mean? Because
in a bad way. In a bad way.
Because like I said, the clothes that he was wearing was very let's say flamboyant, but like it was very I guess you could say hade. You know what I mean? Like he was wearing like his pants were like velour. You know, like a tracksuit. You know what I mean? Like a tiger pattern tracksuit or leopard print. And I was like, what, dude? This guy's a G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it made me think like do I have to start dressing more appropriate to like what a 40-year-old man should wear? Should I wear like a suit and tie when I go out? I mean, what's appropriate? What's not?
No. I mean, I'm not sure that what the answer is, but because there isn't one size fits all solution, right? I think there should be variables for every single race. So but one thing that is crystal clear to me is that you have to just consider age and just be ready for it.
Oh. I mean, okay. Active wear took the world by storm like, 10, 12 years ago, right? Roughly?
But I mean, like a Nike
I mean like track suits and like women wearing like, what are those, like
a look, kind of stuff.
Are they tights? What would you call those?
Yeah.
Leggings,
tights, kind of thing. Yeah,
and that stuff's been accepted. Like, let's go back like even 20 years ago. Like, you wouldn't wear something like that out in public. Like, I mean, unless you go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, that he's wearing a
No. I get that, but that's not about age. That's just the trend. One of the trend that is changing, right? But I'm talking about like an appropriate fashion style that adapting on a changing lifestyle. You see what I mean? Feel, let's say you are in your 60s. And then you wear like a super distressed jeans. Like a few holes are okay, but that shredded one must just you see what I mean? You have to throw them away.
You're talking about a few holes. You mean
that's okay. That's okay. But super distressed jeans. It's not even in fashion anymore. You see what I mean?
I mean, like for I know, like this guy could be trying to like recapture his youth, by wearing this clothes, and like who am I to judge? Like, hey, that's not appropriate. Like, because I mean, like if you're from the streets, you know what I mean? Like somebody like when I'm back home and I'm just cruising down, like you see some people from like the hood and shit. That's how they dress, dude. They don't like they just they've been wearing the same clothes for like since they were like kids. You know what I mean? And they never changed. But
I get what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. But let's think about this. I mean, if your mom, wear the booty shorts, would you like to go out with your mom, wearing the booty shorts, and I think it's time to add a little sophisticated length. You see what I mean?
It depends what kind of shit my mom's in. Huh? I say if you got it, flaunt it.
No, I'm talking about your mom. It's okay, to still do some, kind of shorter ones, but it's time to just throw them away. It's time to toss them. It's just embarrassing.
How about time and place? Like if my mom was going to like a club, you know what I mean? Like I would, and I wasn't there, and I had no idea she was gonna be there, and she could do her thing. No. I mean, but in all seriousness, like I guess I could see the argument against it. Huh? Why she probably shouldn't dress that way. Huh? But I lived in San Diego, man. I've seen like some weird shit. You know what I mean? And serious stuff, man. I mean, you go to take the trolley down to like the border, like between Mexico. You see some crazy shit, man. Yeah. So like to say like women in their 60s and 70s wearing booty shorts, I've seen that. I mean, I don't personally support that. But if they want to do it, then hey, man, like if it makes you feel good, then yeah, you know. I mean, you know, like I think in Japan where there's still like a aura of like there's still a lot of formalities. You know what I mean? Like you got to follow rules.
Right.
And, like in the States, I mean, that stuff sort of like dissipated in the 60s and 70s, like whole counterculture, you know, and like, you know, fight against the, you know, corporate America and whatnot. I mean, because I mean, when I was growing up, I mean, everything went, man, you know, like there wasn't any like whole, like casual, I mean, especially in the workplace, right? You're talking about like, in the 80s, people still wearing suits. You know what I mean? It was pretty proper. Even my brother, he got his first job. He's wearing a suit to work. But I mean, nowadays he goes to work in like I wouldn't say jeans, but he's wearing like, you know, khakis and maybe a polo shirt and that's considered like dressed up. And I'm like, really, dude? You know? And so I don't know.
Yeah. I think, you know, just you know, the time is changing. Like, you know, because you know, when I got a first job, you know, I used to wear, you know, the suits every single day, and now I don't anymore. Yeah, see what I mean? So you gotta just you know make adjustment.
Would you say that Japanese business culture is sort of like keep the door open to like maybe taking it down another notch? Because I mean,
yeah, you could say that.
I mean, they had the whole cool biz, right? So like maybe 10, 15 years back, people started wearing like short sleeve, you know, shirts, right? So.
That's uncool.
Yeah, I don't find anything attractive about wearing a short sleeve shirt and a tie. That looks so tacky, personally.
I agree.
But what are your thoughts? I mean, on like Japanese like business culture. I mean, like has smart casual, is it here to stay or is it just a trend?
I don't know. It's not a trend, but it's more like a kind of standard.
Okay.
It's a standard that, you know, where you have to wear, you know, kind of, you know, shorts and, you know, what you call it? And like
sports coat, you mean?
Just shirts and, you know, what you call it? Just, you know, legged pants and stuff. Yeah. Like cotton pants and stuff. So
khakis or like some
yeah. Khakis, yeah. That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's better than, well, that's probably a higher standard than what most people wear in the States, huh? I mean, like,
I guess.
Most of those tech guys, they'll wear like shorts and t-shirts and fucking turtlenecks, shit like that.
Like Steve Jobs.
I guess he was one of the big figureheads to sort of like put it out there, huh? Like that, you know, especially those type of jobs aren't, you know, you don't have to wear the whole suit and tie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, he didn't care, right? I mean, he wore, you know, exactly the same outfit and like a turtleneck and, you know, all that, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I think we can probably continue this in another part 2. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay, everyone, thanks for listening. We'll continue this in the next podcast. Huh?
Yeah, thank you for listening. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye. ジローとチーの英語で雑談を聞いてくださり本当にありがとうございました。質問や感想、ポッドキャストで取り上げてほしいトピックなどありましたら、概要欄のリンクにてご連絡お願いします。また、このポッドキャストを聞いて少しでも良かったなと思ったら、お聞きの媒体にてぜひ良いレビューをお待ちしております。
Thank you for listening to JIRO and Chi's English podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, let us know through the link in the description. And if you enjoyed our podcast, leave us a positive review on the platform where you listen to it. では皆さん、次回のエピソードでお会いしましょう。Looking forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Take care and see you guys later.
Bye!